this episode of 2K TV, sports analyst Bill Simmons, expert tips. We get you ready for My Team Unlimited and your top plays of the month.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome back to NBA 2K TV. Sports analyst Bill Simmons joined the NBA 2K family this year, and we are super excited to have him. We caught up with him at his recording session in LA, so let's take a look.
We've got a special treat for you folks. Tonight, sports writing heavyweight Bill Simmons is in the house. Bill, welcome to 2K Sports.
What an honor. I've been waiting for the invite for years.
And we've been waiting for the acceptance. Thanks for joining us.
Let's do this.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Can you imagine a 13, 14-year-old Bill Simmons with the 2K product? You would just be all over that, wouldn't you?
You have no idea, Kevin Harlan. I was there for every step of the video game revolution.
What's up, you guys? Today, I'm super excited to be joined by Bill Simmons. Welcome to 2K TV.
It's a pleasure to be here, and a pleasure to be interviewed by such a great shooter.
Thank you.
I saw your celebrity game performance. I was really impressed.
Thank you, thank you. And now, you're in the 2K family.
I am.
And you said before this interview that you're enjoying it.
I am. I loved it.
First reactions.
So all I did was talk basketball with Kevin Harlan, and I just got to ramble.
I'll tell you, Jason Tatum, what a job by Danny Ainge to trade back for this guy and pick up an extra first-round pick.
Yeah, and to fleece your biggest rival of this next 10, 12 years,
exactly.
Philly. It was great, because I'm so used with podcasts. I'm used to being able to talk for 2 hours straight, so for me, it was easy.
Well, I mean, your resume is pretty stacked.
Thank
Writer.
you. That's really nice of you. Yeah.
TV show host.
Podcaster.
Podcast host. Producer.
Yeah.
And now you're in a video game.
And CEO. You left out CEO.
The Ringer.
The Ringer. Yeah.
Everything going well over there?
Yeah.
How is your company and your employees there? How are they going to react to seeing and hearing you in a video game?
So it's a two-pronged reaction. First, I have a lot of young people that work with me at The Ringer, and they're going to be impressed. And I can't impress them anymore because I'm this old guy. I'm old, washed-up guy. So being in the video game, I think they're going to be fired up. Giannis has a chance to be like one of the best 30 players ever.
You're impressed. You like him, don't you?
I think athletically he is unparalleled. Most important is my 10-year-old son, who searches me on YouTube, so he'll find this interview right now, and he'll be excited. But also just, it'll make him start playing the game. I've wanted him to play the game. He wasn't quite ready yet. It seems like around 9, 10 buttons, all these combinations to remember. Right. So I'm hoping he plays.
Would you ever play against him?
In 2K? Yeah. I'm tough because I grew up with video games from literally day one and stopped playing really seriously around the early 2000s somewhere. And now when I play, I just get sad because I'm not good at them anymore.
And NBA 2K, I feel like has been around since you've been working in the NBA, writing about the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen like the cultural impact of the game?
No question, because the players play it. They're on the road all the time.
Yeah.
And they're flying from city to city. They're landing at weird hours. And they can't go anywhere because NBA players are super famous.
Right.
So.
And they're tall, they can't hide.
And they're tall. You notice them everywhere. There's, you know, even Steph Curry's 6'3", he's still gonna stand out.
Yeah.
So I think these guys play, and I also think the online component is really important. And the fact that, like, oh, I went to Kentucky with so-and-so,
right.
And he's in another city, but let's play. We played in Kentucky, let's keep playing.
It's cool, too, because the NBA players are accessible to their fans as well, because when the NBA guys get online, they have this little logo that basically says that they're a professional guy, and you'll see the fans kind of swarm them, and then they'll go and play in the park, but sometimes they get destroyed by some of these guys who are like really fantastic players.
I'm amazed by how much they care about the rating. I just did a podcast with Kyrie, and he said he complained about the rating, which I thought was hilarious. But then he kind of volunteered this. I felt like it would be a big deal. He said, here's my 2K team. And it was Horford, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Kyrie, and Hayward. And he was like, that's my team. Like, those are my guys. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of the team I wanted to watch last year, and it ended in 5 minutes.
Right.
So it was kind of clearly reliving this season he thought they were going to have.
Right.
But I just thought it was hilarious that he's like a really, really engaging, smart guy. But I also think he's this guy who's up till 3:30 in the morning playing 2K with this imaginary Celtic lineup he always wanted to play with.
It's the 2K EMCEE. Spelling out upcoming events and gear with the Neighborhood Scout. First, we gotta shout out the long-range winners from the Ruffles Ridge Challenge. Good job! We're tipping off the weekend with Dime Time. Get those assists, and everyone will win. And Sunday, 100,000 VC is on the line for the top winner of Mini Madness. Mini Basketball, Big VC. Wednesday sees the debut of the Free Throw Tourney. Another 100,000 VC is on the line for the winner. Man, look at that form. Next Saturday, Ruffles Ridge Challenge is back. And also next weekend, Protect the House. Get your crew together and get the highest win streak to climb the leaderboard. Because that's how leaderboards work. And this week, 2K kicks at Foot Locker and throwback jerseys in the NBA store. So check out the stores, get on the courts, and check back later for your top plays of the month.
And now it's time for your 2K TV Kareem submissions. We just wrapped our first season of the NBA 2K League, which is, Adam Silver named it the 4th professional basketball league. So you have WNBA, NBA, G League, and now NBA 2K League.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on adding a 4th professional league?
My initial thought is I'm upset they didn't ask me to be an announcer. I feel like I was really born to do this. My whole life has been leading toward that.
You could have been...
Or a team owner.
A team owner.
Just, I was left out entirely is the point.
We have another season coming up, so...
I think it's cool, and I think this is where the world's going, whether people like it or not. Like, it's just, year after year, people are more likely to play esports than maybe play real sports. And I have my own philosophical thoughts about that. I would ideally you want both. Well, ideally you want to do both. I would hope the best way to get better at 2K is also to play basketball, and you know you'll see some things that maybe you wouldn't see if you just were playing video games. But where we are now, I just hope the kids appreciate it. It was really grim for 20 years there with basketball video games. It was not good.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
We will have more from that interview with Bill Simmons later on in the season, so make sure that you guys check back. Are you guys ready to compete for $250,000? Well, in leading up to the My Team Unlimited tournament, we have been checking in with the My Team community. And recently, we caught up with a YouTuber and My Team fan out of Australia. But first, here's Robbie with the rules and format details that you need to know.
Hey guys, I'm Robbie, back to talk My Team Unlimited. October 13th, can't get here soon enough. The very first game day is upon us. Right now, you need to be playing My Team Unlimited as much as possible, both to get practice and to earn as many tickets and entries as possible. Remember, when the game day starts, so do your entries. So if you've gotten 40 tickets, then you have 2 entries. And anything that's left over will be carried over to the next week. Qualification game days last 4 hours, and you want to be getting as many games in as possible during that 4-hour window. After each game, you will receive a score based on how you did in the game. Also included as factors are your opponent's lineup strength and your lineup strength. So if you can somehow get a win using a lower rated lineup, first of all, props. And second, that will help your score. So keep in mind, it's a balance between using the best cards you have and using your best cards for your score. Once you lose, that is the end of your score for that entry. But if you've built up multiple entries, that's why you need to be playing now, you can get another shot at making a better score. Your best entry will count towards the leaderboards. Just a few specifics. If you start a game before the end of the qualifying round, then that game will count even if you finish after the round is supposed to be over. And the scores will be tallied after all games have been completed. Scoring is cumulative, so every game that you complete will add on to your score, and at the end of the game day, your highest overall score will count. October 13th is coming up fast, so play unlimited, earn those tickets, and qualify for the big event.
And now we are here with Robbie and our special guest all the way from Australia, Angus. Thank you for joining us on 2KTV.
Thank you for having me.
So you have been a part of the My Team community for a little while. How are you enjoying My Team in 2K19?
I think it's a lot better this year. I'm really enjoying it. I've been playing a lot of Triple Threat, and now I'm on My Team Unlimited, and it's going really well.
You are the first guy every year that goes through Domination and then Fantasy and then All-Time Domination. So kind of take us through what it took to build the team you have now for Unlimited.
I always start off doing Domination just so then I can play online and sort of have that advantage, I guess. The rewards this year are crazy. Like, I have 3 pink diamonds on my team already, and the rest of my team is full diamond.
Who's your favorite player on your team right now? It's
sort of a tough decision because sometimes Dikembe just destroys and gets like 9 offensive rebounds for me a game, but I think overall it would have to be Pink Diamond Paul Pierce.
Have you taken a look kind of at the bottom end of your lineup? Like, what's your strategies behind what you're doing to get ready?
The one sort of position I'm not 100% sure of right now is probably my backup point guard, but I think I'm going to grind out and try and get another Pink Diamond and probably get John Stockton.
The first qualification round is October 13th. So what have you been doing to prepare for that?
I've been just trying to play pretty much every day. And I always just think about what I can do to improve each game and always look at my bad games and see the mistakes that I made and what I was doing wrong. So that's what I try and improve on each time.
So with $250K on the line, you got to get a lot of tickets to qualify. How many qualifications do you have at this point right now?
So I only have 4 qualifications so far, but that's the thing. I've just been grinding out Domination and Triple Threat, but my plan now is to just fully dedicate myself to playing Unlimited. I'll try and get at least 1 entry every single day until the 13th, and hopefully we'll qualify.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on 2KTV and talking My Team a little bit. I know that we'll be following along on your journey, and good luck. Good luck in My Team Unlimited.
Thank you very much for having me. It was cool being on.
Mike Wang here. Hey guys, Mike Wang here, gameplay director for the NBA 2K series. My Team Unlimited is the pinnacle of competition in NBA 2K19. So here's some tips to get you ready to take on the world and qualify. You need to know the strengths and weaknesses of both your cards and your opponents. There are stark differences between the gold, sapphire, and diamond cards for Melo. Threes, defense, and even speed can vary for the same player depending on the card type. So check out the matchups you're seeing in Unlimited lineups to know who can shoot or run you out of the gym. And for your players in-game, you can turn on the gameplay HUD by pressing up on the D-pad for a quick look at your card's strengths and weaknesses. But My Team is a mode based around building your lineup, and you need to make sure your lineup reflects your play on the court. So if you're defensive-minded, you don't want to load up with offensive specialists. And for an added boost, make sure your coach card reflects these strengths. You will get attribute boosts for all players who match the system. With your lineup ready, Takeover can be the difference maker in games. The same attribute boosts and gameplay changes you see in other modes also happen on the My Team courts. Post scores will dominate, sharpshooters will rain threes, while lockdown defenders will menace your competition. So remember, you can press the play calling bumper during games to see who is getting close to takeover and plan accordingly. So know your cards, sculpt your lineup and coach to fit your play style, and make the most of your takeovers. And I'll be back with more expert tips.
For your top plays of the month. These are the plays that got the most votes every week, and now you guys get to decide who gets that 250,000 VC prize. Here is your 2K MC.
It's the 2K MC. Each week, you've chosen your favorite play. And now it's time to choose the top play of the month. The winner gets 250,000 VC. Let's get it.
Oh, foul! Woo! Way to go, baby! Way to go!
First up, we're going back to the prelude with King Clay. Rising up and bodying the NBA stars. He's the real flying dragon. In the cages, we have official shining. Using the trampoline the right way with the front flip alley-oop. Yeah! But seriously though, I don't know if I'd try that on concrete. That's seriously a hazard. Next, we've got JN3L23. What? Throwing the lob off the backboard for the sweep between the legs slam. Crews represent. Whichever one this is. Last up, the real 2 Raw. Down by 10 with 23 seconds left. It single-handedly wills his team back for OT. Legendary. T-Mac will be proud, or jealous, or indifferent. He can be a lot of things. I don't know him. Ha ha! Vote now for your top play of the month, where the winner gets 250,000 VC. Submit your plays to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Now go get more top plays. I'll wait for a week.
That's all we've got for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. And next week, we are getting ready for NBA season tip-off.
Seeing the athleticism in the league, and it makes me want to work harder and harder.
And we will see you then.